Hi everybody, this is Sister Omi. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm here to do the full moon in Aries reading for Scorpio. So this Aries full moon, Aries is impulsive. They tend to make knee-jerk reactions. So we may be coming face to face with some of the consequences of our knee-jerk reactions. However, Scorpio, how does this full moon in Aries going to pertain to you? Are you in a toxic situation? Are you always reaching for that sugar? Are you ready to kick a bad habit? You don't have to wait for the new year. This new moon right here in Aries, you could embark on a whole new path to wellness. Now think of it as a jolt of willpower here. So start planning your escape. It's time. You sit down and think about it. And if whatever's been weighing on you or weighing you down, keeping you stuck in a dark and twisty spiral, the time is now. And we know Scorps can go into the deep crevices of the mind, emotions, because they ain't scared for the most part. They ain't scared. So, Scorp, what are you ready to release yourself from? Well, interesting enough, I got the first card. This is Fairies and Symphs. And this is an elemental. It deals with mental functions. And this is about telepathic process. Increasing your precognition, clairvoyance, increase your intuition. And we know Scorps are highly intuitive. All the ones I know, they know. They have a hypersensitivity. This card represents someone who, a man or a mature person, or I'll say a person with a lot of life experiences. And I don't want to put an age on it because, everybody's path is different. So this is a person with experience in certain areas, right? And they tend to be a dreamer. They're very sensitive, inspired. They could be a poet, artist, someone with a fine character and with strong convictions, faithful, tender. However, negatively, or on the other side, you can get lost in your illusions. See, this is of the mind, and Scorpio, since you tend to be so very sensitive, we want to stay in the affirmative, being artistic, writing, of fine character, versus getting lost in false illusions, or prospects that have no grounds or future. Interesting enough, first card, instinct. And since you are, I'll say deep, because like I said, all the Scorpios I know, they are highly intuitive. And some of them I don't even think are aware of how intuitive they really are. However, with this instinct here, it's like to step into the light, let go of all senses other than that of pure instinct. When unfiltered, it guides towards a higher ground and the help of the angels. This is a time to be the protector, or is it time to be the protector or to be protected? You know what role you're in. And this is of the mind. This is the crown chakra. This is your compassion, your ability to be at one with spirit, God, your ancestors, however you want to label it. This is also your nervous system and your pineal gland. So with these things, it's like keeping your mind clear. So it's good to do some meditation and making sure you're drinking clean water. Lots of clean water. And in addition to that, I said meditation, but however you practice your spirituality, maybe, or if you don't, maybe you need to develop or start a practice. And this also, I think what is good with this particular card, if you're thinking about dieting or whatever, because to increase your instinct, maybe you should start some intermittent fasting. That's like 2 meals a day, like breakfast and dinner, or a meal in the morning and one in the evening, and just drinking a lot of good clean water. And if you're if you're feeling hunger pains or whatever, get some grapes or berries, herbal teas, drink that in between. But learn something new. Maybe pick up a book and try to teach yourself something new, because this is like I said, the crown chakra. So this is the brain. So you need to exercise the brain. Maybe do word games or word puzzles. Something that will exercise the brain in addition to meditation. And hopefully you're not feeling a sense of isolation during this time, because that'll work on your mind. So it's like the difference between isolation and solitude, or isolation and being in a meditative state. Because here it's like you open yourself, it's like you see how this mist, it's like spirit has messages for you. You're probably getting them, and some of you may be hearing them, and some of you may not be. That's why the intermittent fasting, water, meditation, the word games, puzzles, exercising the brain, it would be really good. And if you have some other issues, you need to seek some help. Interesting enough, the next card here, wisdom. So with your instinct and wisdom here, now this is the heart chakra. So this is your heart, your breathing, your lungs, blood pressure, your immune system. Or do you feel harmony, trust? Are you able to give and receive love? Are you open to new people, ideas? Wisdom. This young girl goes to this older wise person, like, how do I obtain wisdom? You get it from learning from your mistakes. That's how you obtain wisdom. This is the earth green. Brings wisdom, patience, and acceptance. This girl right here in this picture is perfect when you need to prove nothing. When you choose simply to be wise. There is an ability here to bring serenity to any situation, and indeed it will be needed. So, you already have the wisdom. It's maybe buried deep inside, or maybe you're the one who is already enlightened and aware. So you need to bring more of that wisdom to the light, or share more of it. And how can help you do that is working on your crown chakra. But even with this chakra here, this is the fourth chakra. Do deep breathing exercises. That would be excellent. Eating a lot of greens and like certain herbs like basil, thyme, cilantro, and all the green vegetables. Because if there's any imbalance here, you may physically have some heart issues or lung breathing that you may need to deal with, or some mild forms of depression. Or have you been withdrawing from relationships? Or do you put other people before yourself a little bit too much and you tend to be a martyr? Or is that a form of codependency? Those are things you have to think about, but you're going to use your wisdom and your higher mind here. And use of your fine character. It's all there. It's about letting it out. It's all, everything you need you already have. It's just like moving it around a little bit. And you could do it. You could do it, because here is talk about romantic love. By giving love, you will be showered by love in return. Love is to see good in all things. This is the apple tree. Maybe you could eat some apples too. Because whenever you have the crown chakra, you need to work that root chakra. And that's where you feel secure. And with that, like some root vegetables, ab and back exercises, walking, feeling secure. You got to have a strong foundation to have a strong mind, strong heart, and opening up your heart to the wisdom that you already have. Now this says romantic love, but I don't always see this as romantic love. I'm looking at this reading as it is being able to look at everyone and love them for who they are. Don't mean you got to hook up with them. But however, if you got that one and it's out there, open your heart. Use your life experience and wisdom is going to tell you this is the one. Your higher mind, your ancestors, God, they're all going to be saying to you, this is the one. And this is, since this is a person with mature life, with a mature person with a lot of life experiences, even though they tend to be a dreamer, there's someone of fine character. You have all these qualities. So if you're in a situation and it turns into romantic love, go with it, you know? But the thing is, you're transforming yourself. You're going to be probably attracting more to you the more you open up. And if you're trying to kick that sugar habit or any type of habit or try to start a new physical workout, you know, because everything first, you have to make up your mind to do some changing here. So that's your instinct. And then you're going to put your heart in it. So you're going to use all your wisdom to make sure you stay on your goal. And as you're working out and everything, you're going to be opening up your heart, opening up your mind. And hey, you could attract that romantic love. But you're going to be attracting something, because it says showered by love in return. Love is to see good in all things. All things. So don't limit yourself. All right, Scorpio. I hope you like this and you got a message out of it. If it didn't apply, wasn't for you, just take what you need or take what resonated with you. And please remember to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. I welcome it all. And this is Sister Omi. Peace.